Yeah, Miss Miliano. He's always here. That's great. Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome back to Adobe Live here on Behance. We are streaming live from OFFF in Barcelona, and it's our last day. I'm very sad.
Sad.
It's been a beautiful week, beautiful time. And I'm here with my new friend, Ricardo Gonzalez. Welcome, Ricardo.
Thank you so much for having me. It's quite exciting, and yeah, always been a fan of Behance and Adobe, so thank you guys.
Good, glad to hear it. And hello everyone in chat. If you are new here or you're just joining us, make sure you join us and say hello. We'd love to know where you're watching from, if this is your first time. If you want to say hello to Ricardo, feel free. We've got Tim, we've got Adobe Live, Massimiliano's in chat. What's up? Cool, thanks for joining us. So the way that the stream is going to work is we're going to talk with Ricardo for a bit about his work. You might know him as It's a Living. And then we're going to hopefully do some portfolio reviews. So if you have work that you would like Ricardo to review and give his thoughts on, especially if it has to do with maybe lettering and type design or just design in general, send your portfolios over via the portfolio review tab above the chat pod. Cool, so maybe you can introduce yourself in case people have no idea who you are.
Well, my name is Ricardo Gonzalez. I am a graphic designer and artist, lettering artist, and I specialize in lettering, murals mostly, which is kind of like street art now what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm from Mexico, from a small town called Durango, so it's kind of like north. Everybody asks me like, oh, where are you from Mexico? I'm like, not from Mexico City, not the border. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
from
probably
Durango,
won't know.
so small
Cool.
town, and
Shout out to Durango.
yes. But right now I live in Brooklyn.
Cool, nice. I was just saying everybody lives in Brooklyn.
I guess that's the spot to be.
Yeah, the artist hub. Nice. So we have your portfolio pulled up. We have your Behance, your website, your Instagram. What do you want to talk about first?
I guess we can go through Behance.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
It's pretty good because I just posted actually one of
This one?
yeah, the Rise Above. That's kind of like the latest project I did. That was in Taiwan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like a month ago I was traveling through Asia, went to Japan, did a project there, and I
Nice.
ended up like going to Taiwan after to paint this mural, which was yeah, like so far like probably one of my favorite because it's so different.
Right.
Because language barrier, you got simplified Chinese, which is what they spoke there, and yeah, I love the project because it's a community based, so it's kind of in collaboration with a gallery there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Called Arcade Gallery, and the government of Linya, which is the local government of that district, I'll say. So yeah, they're bringing artists every month to paint a mural. So they're turning that area into like a, I guess like a cool place with a ton of artwork.
Yeah, very cool place. The new Brooklyn. That's awesome. And when I would see this, I would assume that this is like a wrap that you printed and then put up on the side of the building. But you actually hand sprayed this?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. How long did it take you?
2 days.
Only 2 days? I feel like it would take way more than that.
A lot of people ask me how long does it take, but yeah, like this one took me 2 days. I really wanted, not trying to like rush it, but like because the heat is pretty crazy. So that was like last month. Now it's really intense.
Right.
But yeah, 2 days. So first day do the background, like all the fade, and then the second day just kind of do the lettering.
Wow. Did you have anybody helping you, or was it pretty much just you?
No, I did had an assistant. Actually, he's right there.
Oh, nice. What's up?
Yeah, like tons of help. So.
Wow, look at all this. You guys look like wizards.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, it looks, the final work looks super clean, but you know, the process is just super.
Really dirty.
Yeah, so like sweaty. Like,
yeah. That's awesome. We've got David. He says amazing talk yesterday from
thank
Ricardo.
You. Thanks, David.
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks,
it.
David. Thanks for being here. We got Thomas in the chat. Hello. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
And this is where you're kind of mixing your different
swatches.
swatches.
So a lot of people ask me how do I do the gradient or the colors.
How do you do it?
Pretty much that's the way I do it.
Yeah?
Like just 2-3 buckets and mix it by hand and see like how the colors. I mean, like right here, just yeah, just kind of go by. Try to. I mean, I should do it like more.
Should you?
Systematically, I guess, but
it might be
I
easier.
like it like that. It's just, I don't know, it's a bit more spontaneous and.
Right, and it still only took you 2 days. So there you go. Wow, this is very cool. And you said that you're mostly doing this kind of work right now, like the street art, lettering. But what have you done in the past?
Like a lot of people ask me too, but I've done a lot of projects with brands. For instance, like there's that one with Budweiser.
Oh, nice.
Which is like pretty graphic.
Yeah,
they were really
flat.
cool client. They were really stoked on what I was doing. So I took pretty much this design was inspired in the Mets uniform, the stripes.
Oh, cool, yeah.
So and because they also use lettering for the logo Mets, so I try to kind of do it my way, my style, and then combine it to it. And yeah, Budweiser was super happy. And yeah,
looks sweet. I'd drink that, even if it is Budweiser. Cool.
Yeah, but that's kind of the projects like some people don't know I do because they're more digital, and literally half of what I do is digital work.
Right.
So.
Wow. And do you like to share everything you do, or do you keep some stuff like private?
Yeah, I definitely keep like like probably half of the stuff private.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do a lot of client work, so sometimes doesn't even like make it to my portfolio. But I try to curate my work and then put the stuff I like to do or want to keep doing. So I think it's very important to keep it that way.
Nice. Oh, I see. So they had a bunch of different artists working.
Yeah,
on
one
things.
artist per team. But those were the ones that made it because not all like the teams got a can.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I was really stoked because a bunch of good friends made it there.
Nice. That's good to hear. I love that, supporting the arts.
Yeah, yeah.
Massimiliano says it's certainly not easy to get such a gradient on a wall.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me about it because it is definitely super tricky, and I mean, it takes a lot of practice. So
right.
I mean, it just goes through, just with experience and.
Yeah.
I messed up a lot of times, so.
I mean, that's honest though. So how long have you been practicing this so that you can get this good? How long have you been doing this?
Probably like 3 years.
That's not that long.
Not that long, but I mean, I try to paint as much as possible so I can get more experience and learn.
It's like your life. That's so cool.
That's why it's a living. That's all I do. That's what people ask me. So.
And I want to hear more about that. Like, it's a living. I read your bio a little bit, so I think I might have a bit of an understanding. But where does that come from? It's a living.
Well, it really came from there's a song called "It's a Living," like by one of the guys from Mastercraft.
Oh, okay.
No, it's the from Death from Above.
Oh, okay.
The drummer, he actually has it too. So at the time, it resonated. Like I really liked it. So, but never really paid attention.
Yeah.
Until,
now you have the tattoo too.
I do have a tattoo now, so made it official.
Yeah, it is a living. In fact,
it is a living. So what happened was, throughout the years, so like this past couple years, I really wanted to have an identity, not just kind of like Ricardo Gonzalez, because I feel it's very just, a little bit basic. But I try to keep something. So that resonated me, and then that was kind of like what I was doing for a living. People ask me, oh, like, what do you do? I'm like, well, I paint letters for a living. Can you make a living of it? I'm like, yeah, you can make a living of anything you want, pretty much. So that's a point.
That's really cool. Very inspiring. Nice. Let's jump into something else. What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you feel?
Chat. What would you like to see? We've got some more of the traditional stuff, like you said, and then some more of the digital. I'm kind of interested in this seawalls. I like the colors in here.
Yeah, that was a super challenging project.
Yeah, why is that?
Because I was painting this in Cancun last year, and the heat was
everywhere you go is really hot. It
was really hot. After that, I went to India, and it was like I was just dying.
Even worse. You're like, I cannot escape it. Man.
I mean, it's nice, but like definitely challenging. It's one of the parts about painting in such a conditions, right?
Yeah. So this is like a video talking about all of the different artists that were working on this?
Yeah, so like a lot of, I mean, I love these kind of projects because everybody are really good friends and it's such a tight project. Everybody's so helpful. And yeah, this one is in Cancun and in Playa. So yeah, they're I guess they're just creating a community and also I'll say like a collection of murals.
Yeah.
So I was really happy to be part of it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
There you are.
Yeah, I had scaffolding, so I was dying for 4 or 5 days.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of workout.
I feel like you also need to learn about like heavy equipment as well. You were on a crane when you were in the other one. Was that in Taiwan, did you say? And then this, you have scaffolding. So you're kind of like a construction worker as well.
Yeah, somehow. I mean,
Somehow.
like pretty much like a painter, so I just go with a roller and,
Yeah.
you know.
Just got to do your thing. Nice. So what is your process like? How do you get amped up for your day of painting? What kind of music do you listen to? Do you have any meditation you do?
Definitely, I mean, I try to keep for projects like this that are really demanding,
Yeah.
especially physically. I try to really, you know, like have a schedule. Okay, wake up, because for this I had to wake up at I think like 6 or 5:30.
Yeah.
Get ready by 7, be there, and yeah, just take advantage of the shadow, the shade, paint,
Yeah.
and then like yeah, it was like me
What a
like
pose.
in a little X.
Nice. Yeah. So you had to really think about the weather and like
Think
how
about the
you
weather
can
and try
survive.
to like work smart, not harder.
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder. So I try
Right.
to do that.
Because this is already hard work. Like it
Yeah.
is physical labor.
But I definitely drink coffee and then listen to a lot of rap and I
Okay.
don't know, like Iron Maiden. So just get really psyched and paint.
Yeah.
So
A lot of high intensity stuff.
yeah, a little bit.
Very
Somebody's
cool.
asking like.
Okay, let's see. What material did you use for the iridescent project?
Oh, that's a.
Which one is
I think
that?
that's the one that
Ooh,
says.
cool.
Yeah,
Nice
so those
question,
are
Tim.
like little, I guess like I'll say sculptures. So actually the paper is called iridescent. So
Oh, okay.
it's like a plastic. So
Mm-hmm.
I was experimenting a lot with it and. Yeah, I just love it because it has a lot of properties with lighting, so it's really
Wow.
fun to photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I love the shadows that come off of it.
Yeah,
These
I mean,
beautiful
it's
colors.
quite interesting
Right.
material.
How did you keep it staying in that spot? Did you just do it and then leave it, or did you use pins to pin it down?
No, like it's pretty much like a sticker, so I just peel it off and then literally like it's a sculpture, so I had to like sculpt each letter by letter.
Wow.
It's a bit tricky, but yeah, it's fun. I like it.
Cool. I love the texture too, kind
Yeah,
of like the
texture.
grittiness.
I mean, that's kind of like the little dust, so super fine, but you get all these super nice colors.
Yeah.
So I guess a lot of that kind of
Whoa.
inspired my work nowadays.
Glowing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
through-
And this seems like it's like a different thing than you usually do. Like
Yeah.
kind of took a leap of faith.
Yeah, I try to experiment and then keep it open to new things.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the work you see there is like all analog, but a lot of the stuff I do, like half of what I do is digital.
Yeah. Let's check this out. This looks
Oh, that's
interesting.
yeah. So it's like a cool texture. That's all spray can. So like pretty
What?
much, yeah. It's like a special spray paint that kind of shoots like a spider web. I love
Yeah.
it.
It looks like hair.
Yeah, like
What the heck? And was this your first time using this kind of material?
yeah. I was trying to have some fun.
It looks like you did.
Yeah. Just I mean that project I just really wanted like find a usage for it. So yeah.
Wow. And from start to finish, are you ideating and creating and also photographing? Are you doing it all, or do you kind of work with a team each time?
No, I do it. I think it's bad, but I kind of do it all on
Jack
my own.
of all trades.
Not
Some
so
trades.
much. So some trades. I try to stick
Yeah.
with the lettering, but if I need to because I've been photographing a lot of the artwork.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
you
there
can
it
see
is.
like the process,
What?
and you can see like the kind of web like.
Yeah.
So
That's amazing. Very cool. Yeah, Tim is like, how do you do this?
how do you do this?
I know. What's up, Babel? Those hue of blue are impressive. Yeah, in the iridescent project. Got some epic music happening behind us.
In the background.
You happen to hear it.
Sound
So,
check.
what do you? Yeah, maybe. What do you think was the most difficult project that you have in here? What do you have nightmares about?
Probably right there. I think if you go to the top,
Yeah.
maybe. I think just the murals because it's just
Yeah.
a lot of physical work and kind of prepare.
Check this one. Oh,
Yeah.
You
I was
tell
gonna
me.
I was gonna say to free your mind, the video, like it's kind of short, but you can see kind of like
Where is it?
the top right.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
So it's nice that you can see the scale, but like the video, which
yeah, let's check it out.
yeah. So you can see.
You can see just how difficult it is.
It's actually not that much. It's just like a lot of
Cool
physical
shoes.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are those the
definitely.
shoes you're wearing?
No,
yours are clean.
no. Yeah, I try to keep it
Paint-free.
clean now.
There he is. Was that a drone shot?
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. So what's the story behind this?
So
Wow.
this was for Powwow
Mm-hmm.
in Worcester, close to Boston. So
Okay.
and the festival was Powwow, so they were super cool, and they invited me to be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But the cool thing, like they invited about 30 artists, so we got to paint full schools, like 3 stories, 4 stories.
Wow.
Everybody got a really nice wall.
Cool.
And yeah, it was nice because it was a project for the community,
Right.
and people were really happy about it.
Man. So do these kind of projects find you, or do you go out seeking them?
No, they definitely come to me.
Yeah.
I feel like Powwow for me was a goal, like for the past couple years,
Wow,
trying to make
nice.
it there because
Mhm.
really awesome project.
Right.
So finally they asked me, hey, do you want to come and do it? And I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah. So I did 2 last year.
Very nice. Oh yeah. So there was the other one. This
Yeah,
one.
here today, gone tomorrow.
So nice. Was this also for school?
Was that?
Was it
No,
for a
that was
school?
for, it's called Nomad. It's
Oh, okay.
area in downtown DC, Washington DC. And
Gotcha. Oh, another video. Yes.
yeah. So that mural was supposed to be gone, but they kept it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like they were supposed to paint over it?
Yeah.
What?
That's cool, the little video.
Boink. Nice. Cool. It seems like you have a lot of fun while you're working.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just super lucky to work with such a always good crew, good friends.
Right.
So it helps a lot. It keeps me motivated and yeah.
Right. And are a lot of your friends also kind of street art lettering artists, or do they do all kinds of things?
I mean, I have all kinds of friends. Just
Yeah.
anything really. Architects. A lot of typeface designers,
Right.
graffiti writers, and I don't know, just anybody. Like really, just.
Anybody can be friends with Ricardo, is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
he's saying.
I mean, it's just
That's so cool.
my
It's
friend Kaplan,
just being
Matt,
him.
Steve. Yeah, these are like super good friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Adobe Live, you've got it. So share your portfolio if you'd like Ricardo to review it. We'll be looking at them in about 15 minutes. So let me see if we have any submitted yet. Possibly not. So if you submit, you have a high chance of being reviewed. So get those submitted.
It's also really early in US.
Yes, we were talking before this. Like everybody in the US is asleep, but everybody in Europe and everywhere else is awake. So thanks for hanging out with us. Nice. And if you would like people to get in touch with you, what do you think the best way? Should they follow you on Behance, on Instagram?
I try to keep it 2 ways. One more like my Instagram is kind of more the daily stuff I do.
Right.
Well, not daily, but because I try to paint more and more. But wherever I travel, I paint a mural. So usually I post it on my Instagram.
Gotcha.
But like the professional projects and everything is on my website and Behance.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I like this. I like this kind of Instagram where you see the art, but you also see kind of the stories behind the art. It's nice. Are you painting a mural here in Barcelona?
I think I might try. Like
You're
maybe
gonna
tomorrow.
try? Yeah?
I mean, find a wall and just do a quick paint. Yeah. Why
Can
not?
you do that? Can you just find a wall and paint on it?
Yeah, there's one. I painted one last year here, and
Yeah?
I think 3 chimneys. That's kind of it's like a skating spot, but
Oh,
also
okay.
they have walls. So like legal walls, you can just go paint,
Oh, wow.
but they don't last. So you just paint and
Oh,
they get buffed. In
people
like a
just
couple
paint
days.
about them.
Yeah.
Is that on your Behance or anywhere? Maybe your Instagram?
Nah, yeah, it is in my Instagram.
All right, we'll keep scrolling.
Keep scrolling. Yeah,
All
it's
the
like
way
a
to-
bit further down.
Here we go. What's up, the 21 Night? He says, hola.
Hola, compadre.
What's up?
Hey,
Thanks
guys.
for joining us. Following, scrolling. We got Robzilla in the house. What's up, Rob? See ya. He's always walking by, checking on us.
Nice.
This is a nice little scroll through.
Yeah, I mean,
San Francisco?
yeah, San Francisco.
Nice.
I love it. I live in there.
That's where we're based. Did you? You probably knew that.
Yes.
All right, scroll, scroll. I remember this scaffolding.
Scaffolding, yes.
Oh my.
So yeah, I
gosh.
just try to like share some more stuff, like a bit more of the process, some other projects.
Wow, is this from Tokyo?
Yeah, I was in Tokyo.
Nice.
It's been pretty intense year.
Yeah, you've been traveling and you're going to continue to travel for the next couple weeks?
Yes, and throughout the year, so.
It's a living.
Yeah, it's kind of a living sometimes.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Am I getting close? Any idea? You post a lot.
Actually, okay, I tried. No, I think you passed it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you passed it, sorry.
We're like 2015 now.
Yeah, like right to the bottom, like
Whoopsies.
selfies and stuff.
Yeah, you're like, please don't keep scrolling, please.
Go up, up.
Up.
Up. Yeah, you definitely passed it. That was Tokyo.
There's powwow. Nice. Iridescent stickers, cool.
Skateboard, painting. Should be coming up like,
Ooh.
top.
Ooh.
San Francisco. Yeah, I was painting quite a lot in San Francisco. I miss it.
Nice. Was it similar where you
here,
could just...
this is it. I painted this one last year.
Oh, and it says temporary because you know it's temporary. And you took the whole thing.
Yeah.
You're like, this is my wall.
Yeah, so, yeah, like quick wall that I came here to paint and just kind of have fun, enjoy the weather.
Right. Yeah, it is beautiful. I can confirm. And you said that as soon as you were done, somebody else was going to come paint it?
Yeah, actually, it was funny because I showed up next day and then there were the guys painting it.
Oh!
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
no.
it's like no hard feelings because, you know, the spot is not going to last. So that's why I wrote temporary. Like, for me, it's kind of like, it's an ambiguous message. But, like, it makes sense for the wall because it's not going to be there for long. Also, me traveling just kind of like stop.
Yeah.
So temporary.
You were temporary.
Yeah. So I like to like keep that, like every wall that I paint like this, like have a concept. But because usually I paint like it's a living, sometimes kind of like my go-to if I don't have any ideas.
Right. Just, it's a living. It works. So did you have to do this all in one day? Wow.
I think there might be a quick video. Like my friend shot it. If you scroll up a little bit more. Because I painted, that's the video right there.
Cool, let's see.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I showed up in the morning, just kind of paint.
Oh, like, wow, you really covered it. Jeez.
Yeah, that's what happens. You just go paint it and paint over and somebody paints over, so.
Goodness. So how do you tackle such large work? Like, do you do a hand sketch first, or is it all done at full scale?
Used to sketch more, now I just kind of like to go and freehanded it.
Yeah.
I think it's super fun.
Right.
So I started with calligraphy. Like I build it up from calligraphy. Like pretty much just go draw a line, like just quick, long, big sketch.
Yeah.
And then adjust it, and then I convert it to lettering. So I edit the letter forms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And especially with this, like you could do that since you were then surrounding it by black. But
that makes it easier because black is just covered and then little touch-ups.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect eraser. Very nice. I love seeing the process.
Yeah. Somebody's asking, is the choice of words theme to the area you will paint on? Yeah. Actually, yes. Depending on where I am, what the situation is. Like this one says eventually. Eventually, it will be also gone because I painted this one in Wynwood in Miami.
Yeah.
And nothing there lasts for, so.
Let's see, a little process video.
Oh yeah, there's a short video too.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of your themes are kind of vague or ambiguous.
Ambiguous, yeah.
Yeah, like you could interpret it like however you want to.
Yeah, but somehow they lead to positive thinking.
Yeah.
Because you can be ambiguous and people will be like, okay, I don't know.
It definitely makes you think and kind of look within yourself.
Right, yeah.
See how you're feeling at that moment. Ooh.
So that's me painting.
Cool.
So I had some fun because they gave me the wall and I had a big spray, so I just went tag it first and then I painted over
I was going to say, like, that doesn't look like your usual style, but that's cool.
Yeah, just having fun, really, like painting some.
Massimiliano, what's interesting is that no people can be seen on the presentation of your murals except for the creators. It would be interesting to see how the murals work, even if movement is around. Oh, like if you shot it while other people were looking at it or walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, I would like to do a project where I want people to interpret it, you know,
Yeah.
like see what they think.
Right. So have you ever done almost like a gallery show where you just paint a bunch of murals and have people come look at them?
No, I've done some art shows.
Yeah.
I did 2, 3 last year. Well, solo shows, I did 3 last year. 2, oh my God. 1 in San Francisco and 2 in New York. Oh yeah, skating.
There you go. I'm sure people love to take Instagram pictures in front of your murals.
Yeah, especially the one I painted in California.
Oh, nice.
That's crazy.
Is that on here?
Yeah,
Scroll up.
that one says California Dreaming. Yeah, it's probably the biggest one I've painted, and it's just super crazy. So many people take pictures.
Super Instagrammable.
Yeah.
Nice. The 21 Night says, after you get caught painting when you're a kid, have you ever been caught again? Do you ever get caught by the cops?
No. It's just,
You're like,
yeah,
no.
like, 'cause I try to keep it really chill.
Nice.
Yeah, I just put stickers around, so yeah.
Just slap it on and run away. So are these your stickers?
No, that's kind of the labels. I just did like these little collabs.
There's a little pin,
and,
though.
Yeah, we did a little bit of tagging on that one for sure.
Nice. Ooh, what's going on here? This is
so
cool.
these markers are like crayons.
Yeah.
So they cut it like they're called hand mix. So they literally cut it,
Yeah.
put it
right.
together, and then I got to pick my own colors.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never even heard of that. That's great. What is it made of? Is it
It's
like
a
oil?
wax. It's like
Wax.
a waxy like a crayon.
Wow, I want to see that again, that beginning shot of the video, how they were cutting it. That was like very satisfying.
Yeah.
Tim says, what a cool idea. Totally. Oh, look at that. I love
Yeah.
it.
So it's pretty much just splitting it and putting it back together.
And then you just went around and tagged
Yeah.
different places. Cool. That's awesome. Nice. So if you want to go follow Ricardo, this is the perfect way to do so. You obviously post a lot.
Quite often, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Cool. And if you want to check out his website, it's aliving.nyc. Nice. How do you feel like clients find your work? Through Instagram or Behance? Your website?
It's a mix of things. I think mostly through Instagram and Behance. A lot from Behance. I got a lot of cool projects from there.
Nice.
But also throughout friends that I know this guy that kind of fits this project. So
Right.
yeah.
That's a good thing about having friends that do all kinds of different things, is they can definitely recommend you for other work. So it looks like we have 1 portfolio submitted so far.
Cool,
Chad, if
cool.
you want to
Check it
submit
out.
your portfolio, please do so. We are open to looking at more than 1, and we'll probably start looking in just a couple minutes. So that's really cool. Do you have any tips for freelance designers or artists on getting work and how to make those connections?
Yeah, I guess the work that you post or publish is the work that you're going to get.
Yep.
So if you don't want to get, I don't know, web design, well, don't post it, you know.
Right.
Or if you want to get web design, post about it, you know.
Yeah.
I try not to use the word like networking, but like, because I feel like it's just making friends with everybody. And, you know, like it's just relationships.
Yeah.
So it's not really about like an exchange. I meet you because you do this and I do that.
Yeah.
So I feel like, okay, let's just keep it chill and
Yeah.
hang out.
Let's just be friends.
Yeah, like I think just a good attitude, you know, work hard and be nice and
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. Just be nice.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Very cool. Do you do a lot of collaborations with other people? I know that you say you usually work with like an assistant or someone to help you, but do you collaborate with other artists?
I'm trying. Like I think
Trying?
that's well, not trying, but that's kind of like now a project I want to start doing it. Like collaborate with different friends, artists, paint.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to Vienna in Tuesday to paint with a couple friends and just kind of like see what happens.
I love that. Just see what happens.
See what happens. Yeah, because can't control it. I
It'll
think it's just go
probably
with the flow.
Be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is for Lumine?
Yeah, that was in Japan,
Japan?
last year.
Nice. Is this a mall or like a department store?
It is a department store.
Nice.
It's kind of like it's so crazy because it's the biggest one in Japan.
Whoa. So it's like a mall.
Yeah, it's like equals Macy's, but in Japan.
And
it's
bigger.
like super nice.
Wow. Nice. So what do these say? Is there a message or did you just get to
if you
pick?
keep scrolling,
Yeah.
like, because each, it says, for instance, says shine, alive. So all these words are related to growing,
Oh, okay.
which is part of human nature.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea was to wrap 2 elevators, and then one says future, one says past. So each one of the elevators moves vertically, linear. So when you're waiting for the elevator, you're in the present. So you get in one of those, and you're either in the future or in the past.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the concept. I like to work with concepts, not just like painting stuff.
Nice. You got your little artist statement in there.
My little picture.
Yeah, little tiny Ricardo.
That was a fun project.
That seems like it. So you probably did this digitally.
Yeah, that was digitally. I tried it to paint it, but there's some some restrictions. So that was one of them.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
They didn't
I
let
mean,
the paint fumes.
Ideally, I would love to, but because it's a temporary installation, so they keep keeping it refreshing your orders. So
Right.
yeah.
This is amazing, and there's such a nice gradient too.
Yeah, I just saw that image. So when you put them all together, it creates like a whole gradient, you know, from
yeah.
yellow,
Let's scroll real
orange.
fast.
Bam.
Beautiful. Very nice. So chat, if you want to check out his work, It's a Living on Behance. We have 2 portfolios that we're going to review. So thank you so much for submitting those. Really appreciate it. So we are going to open up our portfolios, go to space, and we will be back in just a second. Welcome to the space station, everyone. We have 2 portfolios that Ricardo's going to give his thoughts on. Our first one is by Thomas Combet from France. What's up, Thomas? I know you're in chat, so thanks so much for submitting your portfolio.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. And before we look at the actual projects, I always like to look at the portfolio as a whole, like what kind of information he gives us, is he easy to contact, that kind of thing. So I see that he provides a My Portfolio link and says that he focuses on graphic design, editorial design, and illustration.
Awesome.
So here's the My Portfolio. And if you didn't know, My Portfolio is a free portfolio website you get if you have a CC subscription. They're really beautiful and really, really easy to set up. Cool. So what do you want to look at? Let's jump in.
I also think it's nice to look at the overall. So far, it looks super clean, so I like that, you know. I think it's important to keep it focused on the work and keep it a good first impression, you know?
Yeah, these thumbnails are very well composed and they tell a nice story. I think you've done a good job with that, which is really important, because if you don't have a good thumbnail, no one's going to click on your project.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's true.
What do you want to look at?
You can check out the first one.
Sure. Rapport d'activité.
It's from France. That's cool, because I'm going to Paris very soon.
So here, you gotta learn some French.
So
there we go.
trying to.
So we'll kind of look at the whole project, scroll through. Really simple.
But simple is good. I like it.
Me
Keep
too.
it clean.
I agree. Cool. Super clean. As non-native French speakers, it's hard for me to totally understand what this project is about, so it'd be awesome to have maybe like a little snippet of what the project is about. I noticed you have that on some of your projects.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to add a little bit of description, and especially if you want to approach it in 2 languages, French and then the translation. It's also really good for people that we don't speak French, but I kind of can guess. It's a report of activities and enterprise, something like that. So
yeah, like a case report.
But I mean, it's good to have a little description. Also, Behance that has that option that you can have like a little description on the right side.
Yeah.
But you can do it at the top. You should do it at the top, so it's kind of the first thing that people see.
Yeah.
And they keep it short. because not many people want to spend the whole day reading.
Yeah, too long,
So
didn't read.
keep it short, and I think that'll engage enough people to go through your portfolio. I think that's
I
pretty
agree.
good.
And your work is so simple and clean that I think you would do a great job adding just really simple text. I love this kind of table of contents, this diagonal zigzag little summary. Massimiliano says, beautiful portfolio, clearly defined, beautiful works. Agreed. And even this little detail right here of this slight gradient, it's still so simple, but adds a little bit of visual interest. Nice.
Yeah, even the grids, it's kind of nice that keep it consistent. So, well, because I used to be a graphic designer
Yeah.
back then.
Back in the day.
Not so long, but I mean,
You're like, it was
Not
only a
so
couple
long.
years ago.
quite young.
Yeah. Nice. Hey, Grenfroyd, welcome back. Cool, so nice job. All right, let's look at another. I'm really interested in this one.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I like these
Tax.
colors.
Oh,
Little information at the top.
Little information, yeah.
Nice. So something tax related. It seems like you have some kind of corporate-y or business related projects, but you make them really visually appealing. So nice job.
Yeah, also like the thumbnail because it's very inviting. I think it's very important to keep it like that.
Right, like if you were to put this as the thumbnail, that would be okay, but you really kind of zoomed in, made its own thumbnail. It's nice. Cool, a little bit of story here. Love to see that. Nice data visualization.
Oh, cool, the sketches.
Oh yeah, love to
That's
see
always
progress.
good because clients are most of the time very interested in kind of the process. Not like, oh, you just submitted like full projects. So it's nice to share the sketches, mock-ups, because then you can see how you work. I think it's very very important for people to see kind of how you work. Maybe not to reveal the whole thing because some people are more like that, but it's always nice to share.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
a little bit of English.
Yeah. English.
Nice.
We're talking about. Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's all business, country, economic development, tax. Cool.
Nice. Yeah, and I love seeing such simple sketches and then they're transferred to really kind of complex, beautiful designs.
Yeah, also he's like using the grid and the
grid paper. Cool. Nice, Thomas. Is there anything that you would say that he could work on to make it stronger?
Probably the information. Maybe add space in between
like here?
Photographs because I think it's maybe, in my experience, it's good to have the information at the top, maybe a little bit at the bottom, but in between I think it's good to have the images.
Yeah, just let it speak.
Also, Behance is really good for that. You can adjust the separation between images.
Right. Yeah, it's a little tight.
Color, background. There's so many things that you can do in Behance, so I love it.
Yeah, it's really fun to explore the different things. Cool, let's look at one more.
Oh, which one?
I'll let you pick this time.
The Red Festival. Maybe the Red Festival music.
Cool.
Looks like a, oh, cool.
French and English, love it.
French and English.
A little bit of illustration. Yes.
I mean, it would make sense if like your target market is just France, you know, or French-speaking countries. It makes sense. But if you want to open it up, which I highly recommend, and I add some English to it, so yeah.
Right. Nice. I love this super simple graphic on the back. I like that style. It's also hard with these things because you are working for a client that might have a very specific end product in mind. So I see that this is a different style than the other stuff that we've seen. But it's still very obviously Thomas, I think, because of like these bold titles and this simple bold line.
Yeah.
I've seen that a couple times.
Cool. Very well presented, so it looks nice.
Cool. What do you think that he could work on?
It'll be good to probably expand it a little bit more.
Cool.
Just to maybe engage more the viewers.
Gotcha. So what would you think to add?
Maybe some of like you did before, the sketches, you know, maybe the grid, maybe add the type you use.
Yeah, like the little type exploration.
Yeah.
And I see you have maybe some edits at the bottom.
Yeah.
Which is
cool.
cool.
That's it. Kind of does it print out.
Yeah. So maybe editing a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see maybe more of that, or even like hands interacting with the pamphlet and how it actually is used. What's up, Ashan? Welcome back. Good to see you.
Singapore. It's cool.
Oh, nice. Hey, thanks for joining us. Good evening. Cool, so great job, Thomas. Thank you so much for submitting your portfolio. You're doing a great job, so keep up the awesome work. I think you have a nice niche market that you're working in. Cool, so let's check on the 21 Night from Barcelona, Spain. Perfect, that's where we are. Design and illustration. So let's look at it from far away first.
I know you. Yeah,
Oh,
I know him. Yeah,
nice.
He's here, and thanks for submitting the portfolio.
Where are you? That's so cool.
Cool.
So let's see the About Me. I'm a very passionate Colombian artist with interests in many different disciplines.
Colombiano. Yeah, that's nice.
And then a couple personal interests like music, chess, and then in Spanish, so nice.
Very cool.
Work experience, good to see that. And you have your contact information, which is so important.
Very important.
Yes. Awesome, so let's jump into this. What do you want to look at?
I really like his illustration.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Some fine art. Hybrid illustrations based on architecture around the world and animals.
Cool.
He even has its own logo, the project. That's cool. Eiffel giraffe. Nice.
Wow, very detailed. Oh, that's cool because you can see the proportion.
Yeah, right.
The
so
pen
the
and-
actual
yeah.
pen. And you can even see like the sketch lines. These tiny details. That's wild. Look at that pen and look at those dots.
Those microns. What is it, like 0.5?
Yeah,
I don't know.
0.005.
Amazing.
Cool. A little bit of process here.
Wow.
And the finished piece. Let's look at it without any interruption. Cool. This is, before even going down to the next one, these are so beautiful. And I think they would really benefit from like being scanned in, maybe for the finished pieces. So you don't have so much of these shadows.
Yeah, maybe just clean it up. Maybe just black and white.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that works, you know?
Yeah, but you did take advantage of adding the color in the background.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Yeah,
very
21 Night,
beautiful.
thanks for being
A lot of
willing to
detail.
share.
That's amazing. A lot of patience.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's cool. You can see the
These are
little
beautiful.
pen sketches in the background.
Yeah, here. Nice. This is cool because the first one, it was a totally different composition. And this one, the building is just kind of sitting right on top of the flamingo.
All right.
Wow. I don't know which one I like better.
It's hard to tell, but I mean, it's the pen work is very, very nice.
Yeah, you're definitely playing to your talents. the
Colombian
21
talent.
Night.
That's awesome.
Nice. Nice zebra action. Oh, cool. Look at that. I love that. I think it mixes well, the detail of this with the stripes of the zebra.
Yeah, it's really nice contrast.
Ooh, a pyramid camel. Perfect.
Wow. I like that one. I think that's probably my favorite.
Yes. Just the texture of those pyramids is amazing. Very nice. So your skills in illustration and drawing are obviously very strong. And I think our main critique would be maybe just the presentation, just cleaning it up a little bit.
I think he's done a really, really good job with the presentation. Maybe just the scans. Maybe black and white. I think because it goes really well with the final image.
Yep, definitely. I love these detail shots. They're all at
Wow.
different kind of angles, showing different things.
Especially showing the proportion because sometimes we don't
Yeah,
perceive how big are the drawings. Sometimes you might think they're big, but here it's perfect because it's kind of like, what is it? Oh, cool, and then frame.
yay. I'm glad they're framed. They deserve it.
Yes.
Nice. And if you want to follow them, the 21 Night on Instagram. Cool. Let's jump into another one. Maybe a more graphic designy one.
Oh, this one, bonnet.
Cool. Nice.
Oh, he's got some medals too.
Yeah. Featured in
Congrats.
Behance and Illustrator. That's a big deal.
Congrats. Oh, he's got quite some views. That's nice.
Yeah, he does.
Congratulations. Man.
Great job. So in English and Spanish. Whoa, this is so different. What's up, Martin?
That's cool. We're getting some new people, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Ashan says, interesting how two subjects in the drawing are not blended, but very cool. Yes. Wow.
Very nice.
This work is so different than the previous work.
Wow, I love the colors, the composition. Everything is really, really nice.
Definitely. Ooh, primary colors.
Antonio Bonet.
I love this perspective. Nice. Then all together, love to see that. Similar color palettes. Awesome. So what do we think? What are the strengths? What could he work on?
I mean, I think
You obviously did a great job.
Perfect. So, yeah, you got the medals. I think the presentation is really, really good. Illustration and the concept, because based on a specific architect, it's really nice.
Yeah.
And the usage of color. Oh, that's a nice picture.
Yeah.
That's very, very nice.
Showing
It looks
it in
very
the show.
professional.
Heck yeah.
Very professional.
He said that it won first place in the student category.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, nice
Congrats.
job. No wonder you got featured.
Yeah, no wonder.
And you got these really nice detail shots. These look very professional. This depth of field. Bal, I found Waldo. Yes, I am Waldo.
That's true.
Yeah. Just need to be wearing
Find Waldo
sunglasses.
at OFFF.
Yes. Find me. I'll give you a sticker. I don't have any stickers. I lied. Cool. So this is really fully fleshed out. You're showing it in a bunch of different ways.
Amazing. I think it's also really good when you show, not just because like the quantity, but the quality. So I think it's really good when you really expand a full project and on Behance. I think it gets a lot of attention.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. And he said that the picture is where we are, the Design Museum.
Ah, Museo del Diseño.
Which
Yes.
one? Do we
Oh,
recognize
yeah,
it?
it was here. Yeah.
Oh, let's see if we
here's-
can find it.
Thanks for pointing it out.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Which one is it?
I think that the bottom.
This one?
No, bottom.
Oh.
These final pictures. Yeah.
Oh, this
that's
is where
here.
it
That's
was.
actually on the.
Oh, yeah, it's over there. Wow. Small world. That's amazing. Cool. Let's look at one more. I think we only had 2 portfolios to review, so I think we have time for one more project.
Let's
What you wanna do?
see. Let's see. Scroll down.
Lots of illustration down here.
Well, I also love to see the evolution of people's work when you see their portfolios or anything, because you can see like how they started and how they, they build it up and then
Yeah.
they got better and better. This is nice.
Right.
Definitely my favorite. Don. Doing records. This looks pretty cool. The
Yeah.
Audiblium records.
Adiblitum Records. Oh, like ad lib.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Record label for classical music, which aims to share different exponents of the genre by mixing the modern look with the minimal design. It's a project for a visual identity class. Nice, so a little bit of exploration.
Very
What
nice.
is classical music?
Musical indication means
Oh,
very
Okay.
cool concept. Nice.
yeah, this reminds me of It's a Living. As you like, It's a Living. References, different musical notes, and other, or these might be logos. Helvetica, always a classic. Oh, and then actual different options for the text.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll
you
be
see
here
it.
later.
Cool, cool.
Cool, you should come by to the Adobe Live, say hello. And then the final logo. Very nice.
Yeah.
Different mock-ups. Nice. I love meeting actual people who
Wow,
actually
that looks
watch.
very cool.
Metamorphosis. This is definitely mixing the modern with the classic.
Yeah.
And the actual printing on the vinyl. Super sweet. box set. You did the whole suite. This is awesome, even web. And apparel design.
Apparel.
I like this one.
That's so nice to like take the time to like explore the whole project. So
yeah,
really good work.
Even the little neck tag. Sweet.
Little details make different.
Right. This is also a good example of just a nicely laid out Behance project. Totally takes up the whole thing, has different colors, different compositions. Wow, good job, the 21 Night. Awesome. Anything that they could work on, you think?
I think he's on the right track. And just keep pushing, keep working hard. Yeah, like amazing presentation, like a presentation makes really huge difference. It's very engaging, very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats.
Yeah,
really good work.
I think the only nitpicky thing I would say is that I don't know if you need to say that it's a project for your class. What do you think about that?
Not necessarily, because sometimes clients love that. And then, okay, we want to actually make it happen.
Yeah.
So I think it's very good, to be honest.
Okay,
I think
true.
it's like student work, also counts.
Yeah, definitely. My fear would be that they would see that this is student work and they'd be like, oh, you're a student, we can't hire you. But
yeah, that's true. I mean, that's up to you, I guess, right? If you want to approach it like already professional, but if you feel like keep it, like that, it also works.
Cool.
But very good work,
Yeah.
The work it speaks for itself, so.
Definitely. I just want to look at this really quick because I'm interested because it says fart. I just want to know what it means. Happily, my first animated short film. It's a final project for animation techniques class. Cool. You got your characters. Love some good character design. They all have such different emotions and personalities. This guy looks a little off-center. I like it. Some background design. This is speaking my language. I love it. Ooh, this is scary. What happened to them? Better out than in, as I always say.
The F character.
Yes, the F character. All right, let's see. We don't think we're going to be able to watch the whole thing, but we'll kind of skip through. Nice, some good motion in here.
Animation.
Yeah. So let's see, you used After Effects, Photoshop, and Illustrator.
That's also very cool when you can add the programs you use. I think it's really nice touch.
Yeah, it shows what you're good at and what you are able to use.
Clients see, okay, he actually used some programs. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, wait, what happened? How did we get here? Oh, I think I know what happened. He let it out. Oh no. I love his eyes. He's like, what have I done?
Oh no.
Oh no, he just jumped off the building. Oh. Again? Don't do it. Don't do it. What's going to happen? There's so much tension. Oh! It wasn't the end of the world. Oh, and now he's first in line. This is great. I love that.
So funny. Though.
So multi-talented and skilled.
Yeah. Illustration, design. Yeah.
Totally.
Animation, that's amazing. I love it.
That's funny. He's laughing. Yes, it is funny. Cool, so thank you so much, 21 Night. Maybe see you later. Thank you, Thomas, for submitting your portfolio. And then we have like 2 minutes left, so make sure that you follow Ricardo on Behance.
Behance or anything, so.
Yeah. Instagram. He has lots of cool stuff on here. And let's see, what are you going to be working on next? What's next for Ricardo?
Right now, I just wrapped up a couple big projects, so now I'm taking it easy a little bit and then explore a little bit, take some time for myself and have fun, travel, and yeah, I think that's a project. Oh, that's the last one I did in Japan.
Whoa, cool.
I got to paint a full room.
For a hotel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was super fun.
Beautiful.
Gracias a ti. Thanks to you, man.
Yeah, thanks so much. And thanks for everyone for chatting with us. Stick around. We have more awesome designers and artists coming up all day today. Like I said, this is the last day, so make sure you hang out. Submit your portfolio for different segments if you'd like a review. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes with more designy goodness. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ricardo.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for inviting me.
Of course.